The United States and China are set to hold high-stakes trade talks in Stockholm next week, aiming to extend the 90-day temporary truce. President Donald Trump said the deal with China is in the final stages.
We're in the process of completing our deal with China. And as you know, the UK, we made a deal. It was a very good deal for everybody. Everybody's happy. It's always nice when everybody can be happy. But mostly we'll be charging straight tariffs to most of the rest of the world because we have over 200 countries. People don't realize that's a lot of deals. Even if you're like me, a deal junkie, that's a lot of deals. That would be too much for anybody.
Earlier, the U.S. Treasury Secretary confirmed the meetings with the Chinese Vice Premier will take place later this week, focusing on rebalancing the trade relationship. Without an extension, retaliatory tariffs could snap back to their earlier rates. So far, both countries have agreed on several easing measures. China has lifted its export ban on rare earth materials, while the U.S. will resume shipments of semiconductor software and jet engines. This comes as President Trump announced new trade deals with Japan and the Philippines. These announcements are part of what the Treasury officials call a rash of new trade deals in the works. Bessent emphasized that these deals reflect a shift towards greater market access and fairer terms for U.S. exporters. At the Stockholm talks, the U.S. will also raise strategic concerns, including China's continued imports of sanctioned Russian and Iranian oil. Bessent warned that a bipartisan Senate legislation is moving forward to impose 100% tariffs on goods from countries that continue such purchases. With China and India in focus. Meanwhile, Beijing's industrial overcapacity remains a sticking point. The U.S. is pressing China to pivot away from its export-driven model and invest more in domestic consumption. The Swedish Prime Minister has welcomed the talks, calling them crucial for global economic stability. President Trump also hinted at a potential visit to China, signaling more diplomacy ahead.